Hey, and welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the most delicious butter chicken from scratch.
That's right, no gross liquidy store-bought sauce necessary.
This is a perfect dish to make if you want to maybe impress a loved one and show them that you got the goods when it comes to cooking. So, let's get on with it.
This recipe serves 6 to 8 people, but I'll put a halved version as well as this version in the description box below. Alright, I have about 3.5 pounds of chicken thighs here. To cook them, I'm just putting a little bit of canola oil. You could also use olive or vegetable oil. It really doesn't matter. No need to pre-marinate them or anything. I'm just going to cook these in the pan, and I'm going to leave them aside until the end. Then same thing with the onions. I have 3 yellow onions cooking here. I'm cooking them again in canola oil. I've had them covered on low to medium for about 45 minutes. You don't want to add anything else until they're this cooked down. But after you've cooked the onions for a while and after they start to, look cooked down, look browned, turn up the heat a little bit and we're going to add a head of garlic. After adding that garlic, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of ginger paste. I'm gonna cook that down for a little bit. And then we're going to add 12 ounces of cashews. I know that sounds like a lot, but this is a key ingredient for making a great and creamy texture. And once we have the cashews in, we're going to cook this for 5 minutes on medium, stirring occasionally. And then we're going to add 45 ounces of tomato sauce. I've tried this with tomatoes, I've tried this with tomato paste, I've tried it with crushed tomatoes, San Marzano tomatoes, and really just using tomato sauce yields the best results for me. So no need to spend extra on any fancy tomatoes, just good old tomato sauce that you can get at the store. Get that mixture hot again, and then we're going to start adding all of our spices. Now we're going to add 3 tablespoons of Kashmiri chili powder. Don't neglect the word Kashmiri. It's very important. You don't want regular chili powder. This stuff is going to be a little bit milder, and it's going to give it a nicer flavor than just regular chili powder, so make sure it's Kashmiri. Then we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of garam masala powder. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of ground coriander. We're going to add half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, 5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, half a cup of sugar. Then we're going to mix all this together, and we're gonna cook for about 5 more minutes, stirring occasionally. Once this has been mixed together, we're going to turn off the stove heat, and we're going to use an immersion blender. You really want to make sure that it's blended well, because we have a lot of cashews in here. We want it to be nicely pureed. Now once we have it pureed, as you can see, we're going to run it through a sift. Now this step is technically not necessary, but this will make for an even creamier and smoother texture to the curry, and it is perfect if you are making this for like your loved ones or something. And if I was just making this for myself, I probably wouldn't do this, but if I was making it for my loved ones, I would totally do this step. I would definitely go the added mile. Finally, after returning the pureed mixture to the pot, we're going to finish it off with a hefty amount of heavy cream and butter. 1 cup of heavy cream and 2 sticks of butter, to be precise. Now hear me out, guys. I know this sounds like a lot, but this recipe yields a lot. It's not like you're just gonna eat the whole 2 sticks of butter and the whole heavy cream by yourself. Unless you're just making this for yourself and not for your loved ones, then in that case you probably will, because it's that good. And after all that, we will return to our cooked chicken thighs, and we're going to add our chicken thighs in. And once you have it stirred in together, it looks like we're going to be ready to serve it. I like to serve this over white rice, preferably basmati if you have it. At the end, I like to top with kasuri methi, and I like to drizzle some heavy cream just to make it look extra nice. With this recipe, you'll be sure to impress yourself, but also your loved ones, or whoever it is. Now look at this curry next to this store-bought sauce. Look how much creamier the texture is. Look at that. Man, big difference, and cheaper too. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, especially to your loved ones.